Hey everybody, we are live again here at Brushna. I am Lindsay, I'm Chief of Staff here at Brushna, and we are a no-code game creation platform that empowers a non-tech, non-gamer audience to create video games, lightning speed, no code, no cost, in any language. It's really great. I do apologize. I'm coming down, or I rather, I'm getting over a cold, so I'm a little bit sniffly and a little bit coughy. So I do apologize for that. But we're here. We're working. You just got to go through it, right? So today, last week we went over how to create really cool avatars, and we used Canva for that a little bit. We're going to do that again today, but instead of going through our avatars, we made ones like this where he's kind of like moving, right? So go visit that from last week if you want to know a little bit more on how to create awesome avatars. But this week I thought it would be really cool for us to go into how to create text collectibles specifically that look really good and kind of amplify your game. So in all of the collectible templates like Runner Rave, Seek and Smash, Rev and Ride, stuff like that, all of those have um, text options. So you can actually go in, and here I'll show you what I mean. If we go into Seek and Smash, and this is what we're going to use today, and I go into my levels, if I come down here, I have a thing that says add custom text. And so that just allows me to literally put my own custom text within the game. However, as of right now, there's no way to adjust the font or the color. So it's white text, and I'm not sure what the font is, but it is one font. So, um, so actually it's right here. This is pretty much it. This is what it looks like, text like that. So sometimes we want it to be a little bit different, or maybe we have a really light background that we want to make sure there's a little bit more contrast on. So I'm going to show you how to get into Canva and make a really awesome text collectible. So sorry, you guys. Text collectible and make it really cool. Okay, so I am now in our Seek and Smash. I will just show you really quick how to get back into that. You're on the main page. You can just scroll down to make a game now, press create, and then you can scroll down and press these little create buttons in any one of our 22 templates to create a game. Okay. If you want a little bit more of a deep dive on the actual template and how to use this template to make an amazing game, you can go to our little tutorial video here, and it gives a super deep dive into that, but today we're just going to go into kind of our collectibles. So I'm going to head over to Canva right now, and I do have the pro version, but there are so many different options for you to use, and you can still use Canva with all of the text options that they have, but use something else to cut out your collectible. You could also just leave it like that. Actually, we'll do a couple of those. We'll play with everything, and you can see how each one looks. Okay, so in almost every single collectible game, when you go to upload your own collectibles, so you can see on the left-hand menu, down here there's one that says collectibles, and so I'm going to click that, and it says upload collectibles here, and you can already see this is actually what it looks like when I've uploaded a really nice text collectible. So it's a lot different from that white text that we saw over here. Right, so if I click upload collectibles, there are instructions, and most of them are 256 by 256 pixels. However, make sure you go in and check just so that you're in on the right pixel size from the get-go, and you don't have to worry about resizing or doing anything like that. So I'm heading over back to Canva, and I'm going to say create a design, and then all the way down here I'm going to put custom size. And then I can come here, and you can see recently I have done 256 by 256, right? So I'm going to hit that, and it's going to pop up with a canvas that I can use, and we know right here you can see it is 256 by 256. That disappears when you go to type something in on this because it's saying it's an untitled design, but that's, you can see it right there. You can also see it, I believe, in here somewhere, but we're not going to worry about that because this is not a Canva tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to go into text right here, and you can see immediately that there's all sorts of really cute text options. All of these things can be adjusted as well. You can adjust fonts, colors, everything like that. But you're going to see things like this, where it's like feeling cute. My favorite for text collectibles is actually this pool party right here, and I'll show you why. If I flip this to a background that's black, you can see these little kind of like shadows behind it where it's got like the light blue and then a slightly darker blue and then a slightly even darker blue. A lot of the time, this kind of a shadow or like an illusion that it's being pushed forward actually helps because sometimes our background changes color, right? It just adjusts a little bit. And so every once in a while, we could have a color or a font that looks great throughout the rest of the background, but then disappears just a little bit in one part because it kind of blends in, right? I'm so sorry, guys. So this kind of shadow effect helps that to stay forward, and it helps it to keep contrast as it's going through the game. We're not going to have to worry about that because we are using our, what's it called? Seek and Smash, and this is the tutorial, this is the background rather. So we're not going to worry about that because there's nothing for it to blend into, but that is a thing that you guys want to watch out for, especially when you're adding your own backgrounds. So I am actually going to ungroup this because this is auto-grouped and these are two different texts. So I'm going to say I'm going to ungroup and then I'm going to remove one of these. And now I'm going to make this nice and small. So what our game is going to be is collecting terrestrial planets. And so I'm going to put all of the terrestrial planets in here as text collectibles. And then I'm going to put the non-terrestrial planets in as regular text. And so you can see the difference when we play. So I'm going to go here. Before I do this, I'm going to do Earth, make sure that I can extend it so that it is long enough to keep everything in. And then you can see there's a lot of space in here. I think I'm actually going to go right up here to spacing and bring this in just a little bit so that I've got a little bit more space here. So now I'm going to make sure that this is centered. It is centered, okay. Oops, I turned off centered. There it goes. It is centered, and now I'm going to make it as big as I possibly can without cutting anything off. Just like that, and now I can take it down, make sure that it is right in the center, and now I've got Earth, right? So now I'm going to add another one. We're just going to completely duplicate, which is this little button right here. And then I'm going to say Mars. I'm just going to go through and just duplicate these really quick. Mercury, duplicate one more time, and Venus. I'm going to say Venus. Okay. So Venus is nice. It's almost perfect. We're just going to correct that a little tiny bit to keep us within our thing. And now we have to, actually we'll just go like this, bring this down to, I don't know, 50 maybe. Let's bring it down to 40. There we go. Okay, so now I can adjust here, make it as big as possible. And sometimes you can actually twist it to get a little bit bigger. However, you just want to watch out for, oh, I just realized this matches my top. Ah, sorry, that was random. You do want to watch out for making it too far because sometimes when it gets too much of an angle, it actually gets hard to read for your player, especially if it's moving. So you want to just watch out and like play your game and make sure that everything is visible and looks the way that you want it to look. Now I'm actually going to make everything perfectly straight, 0 degree tilt. And bring this in just a little bit, but a lot of the time that tilt is really helpful if you've got a long word or you've got maybe multiple words. Oops, no, I don't want to tilt, I want to go down. Oh my goodness, there we go. So yeah, so sometimes it can get a little bit hard to read if it's too small as well, right? So we're gonna just a little bit more. Okay, Mercury. Mars can be bigger. All the way there, all the way over here. Okay, Earth. Okay, and we're feeling cute, but we're gonna get rid of that. Okay, and then the reason also I changed this to a black background is because when it's a white background, it can be hard to see sometimes, and so you just want to make sure that you get the full image and you fully understand what it looks like before you download it. So I am going to now hit share. I'm going to download, and I'm going to download with a transparent background. Again, you can download these and then take out the background, or you can just leave the background in, and actually we'll do that for Venus. we will say not doing Venus because we're going to do a transparent background. I'm going to download this and it's going to pop up with a thing. You're not going to be able to see it for a second, but I am just going to come in here and we're going to say Earth. Okay, and now I can also come down and get Mercury or Venus, and actually we're going to change this to purple so that it's really obvious what we're doing and like what this looks like. So I'm coming in here, let me extract all of these, and then I can share. We're only going to download the one page of Venus, download, and we're coming in here. Okay, perfect, and now I can save this here. Okay, so now that this is saved, I'm going to come back into my BrushNet editor and we're going to upload all of these. So I am uploading my collectibles, 256 by 256. I've gone through and made sure I'm following all of my instructions, and then I can add my file. So give me just 1 second to get over to this new folder, and now I am here on Earth. Wait a minute, 1 second. This doesn't look, okay, so perfect. I might not have clicked transparent background. I'm gonna have to do that again really quick. But this is what it looks like when it's fully, when it doesn't have a transparent background, right? It's totally fine. It looks good. And so if this little square is, you know, going around and you've got Earth on the square, it looks fine too. I'm going to get this off and we're gonna add Venus though. See, so it looks like this. And we'll be able to see what the thing looks like a little bit. The background looks like when it's playing. So we're going to enter a title here, which is Venus. Our tags are going to be what help people search for your collectibles, or you search for your collectibles, because you can choose to have other people use it or not. So it's Venus. I'm going to say Venus, and then I'm going to press enter. And then I can say, let's say planets, terrestrial, space, alien, stuff like that. Okay, and then I am actually going to leave this, I think I'm actually going to leave this private. So you could choose if you want this to be public. That means that other people can search for, use, and like see this collectible. So they could actually use this in their games. So I think that I'm going to end up deleting this one eventually. So I'm going to leave it private, because if anybody uses this in their game and then I delete it, it will actually kind of break their game until they go and fix it, because there's no collectible for the thing to find, right? It's not there in the system anymore. So they have to go and adjust their game. So now I'm going to upload, and it's going to come up with my little green bar right over here, asset uploaded, and then I can come all the way back into my collectibles, and I view more, and all the way down. Wow, I have a lot of collectibles in here. You can see a lot of these look really, really good, right? Because they're all cut out. Ugh, the mosquito. I forgot I was doing a mosquito game. And then there's our Venus right there. But if I go up, and I go back and I go down to our Bolt Squad uploads, which are the things that you and I upload when we go and upload things on BrushNet, it's not going to be down here. Oh, but you can see all of my other stuff, right? All of my other stuff is here. It's very cool. And if I come all the way to the bottom, it's not here. You can't find it. It's not here. Okay, so I am coming here, and we're going back really quick so that we can go and get these downloaded as... page 4, transparent background. That's why I clicked out, but I didn't actually click it. Okay, so now we can come and we're going to save. I'm going to bring this in. We're going to say Earth. Perfect. Now I have to extract this, so just give me 1 second. Earth, extract. Beautiful. Okay, so now, there it is. That looks much better. Okay, let's go in to our collectibles. And adding our files, now I can come in here and I can say Earth, and look how pretty that looks, right? It's all cut out. So now I'm going to say Earth, enter, space, terrestrial, planet, what else did I put? Alien, stuff like that. And again, make sure you press enter because I can space and type in as much as I want, but it's not going to go into the system until I click enter. So as soon as I click out of it, it just disappears. I need to click enter. Or tab. Tab works too. This one I am going to leave public because I really like it. So I'm going to leave this public and I'm going to allow other people to use it if they so choose. And we're coming into upload. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and do our second one, I guess. I don't know. Mars. Mars, terrestrial. Why can't my brain spell that? Planet, space, alien. Cool. Public, and I'm uploading. Then the last one is Mercury. And I highly recommend Mercury. Hang on, I'll finish my sentence in a second. Oops. Space, planet, terrestrial, alien. Getting it down. Okay, I highly recommend you add as many tags as you would think to search for your thing. Even if you're leaving this as private, we're going to upload, it's really helpful to be able to search your own stuff. So if I go in here, right, we already saw, I have a lot of collectibles. And if this gets longer and longer and longer, eventually it's going to be kind of annoying for me to go through. And I'm so sorry. For me to go through and try and find it, right? So if instead I search for asteroid, it'll pop up with my things that have asteroids as well as other people's things who have asteroids, right? But if these were private, they are not private, but if they were, I would be the only one who could search for them, but still being able to search for them is very helpful. So even if it's just a private thing, tag away. So now I'm going to add my collectibles here. Let's actually first go over into levels, scroll down into collectibles. We need to make sure that we get rid of everything that is here already, and then I can get rid of all of my non-collectibles as well. Okay, now I'm going to hit view more, and we're going all the way down because we're going to add our collectibles. Earth, Mars, Mercury, and Venus. Now we have equal amounts terrestrial to non-terrestrial planets. So I am actually going to go and put these through again because I like to have my collectibles pop up more often than my non-collectibles. If you want it to be really hard and they're avoiding things like all over the place, then add a bunch more non-collectibles to collectibles. So let me just go and we're going to say time, add our assets into my, and we're going to say Venus, Earth, Mars, Mercury. These all have 10 points. If I wanted to, I could add something. Actually, we could add like a, let me go back into my, because I've got these cute, let's add like a this, right? We've got energy. I don't know. It's a cool thing. And this one is going to be 100 points. So watch out for the glowing green ball because it's your bonus point, right? You can get really creative with how many actual points that you give people, and that's what this score is. So every time that somebody collects one of my collectibles, they will earn 10 points, right? So my completion score would have to be significantly higher if I'm doing a bonus of 100 with this one thing, so I would probably make this 500 and then click out of it, and there it is. So now we're going to add our non-collectibles, which are going to be our custom text, and it's just going to look custom text, and it's going to be our kind of default. So I'll show you what it looks like. So I'm here, we're going to add Jupiter, we're going to add Neptune, we're going to add, let's see, what else, what am I missing? Saturn. There's one more, Uranus, there it is. Uranus, there it is, okay. And now the same idea, so non-collectibles always take a life. However, you can also choose if you want to have them take damage as well. So it would affect their score, the player's score, as well as, you know, take away a life and make them a little closer to losing potentially. Okay, so in this one, I'm going to just put this here just so that it kind of explains something, but typically I'm just going to leave the rest default. I am going to mention my little glowing sphere. So it's going to say catch, actually, where's my intro? There it is, okay. Catch terrestrial planets and bonus glowing ball. Like that. You would probably want to be a little bit more descriptive. However, in the question here, this pops up and it shows right here. So you don't want it to be too long, right? You don't want to be like, catch the terrestrial planets and the glowing green ball that glows and blah, 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 whatever else. You know, you would want to make sure that it's fairly concise, fairly succinct. So, okay, so I have to make sure that I have a tag. You have to tag your game before you publish, or it won't allow you to publish. Let's see, I'll show you. A minimum 1 tag required. So I'm here, I'm going to just say test, and that's it. Now I'm going to hit publish, and I'm going to go ahead and play. You can copy the URL to send it out to people. You can embed this directly into your website. Of course, we're going to play it first so that we make sure that everything looks amazing, and we're not going to worry about anything. We're going to find any sort of mistakes, like leaving a whole bunch of stuff default. And so this actually, let me mute that. So actually, this is one of those things I'm just going to touch on. If you come down here, you can see that there is music that you can add. If I didn't want any music to be playing when my player is going, I could click no music. If I don't click no music, but I don't select anything, it will automatically apply a default song. As you can tell, when I came in here, it comes on with a song. So make sure if you don't want that, you do click no music. Of course, they can just come into settings and click music off if they want. So up to you. So now we're going to play. We're going to come in here. We're going to load. I have a little bit, probably should have closed a few of my tabs before I opened this, but here we are. And next, so now you can see I'm going to catch Mercury, Venus. Doesn't look quite as good, but still looks nice. But then Jupiter, you can see that's how it looks. There's no way to change that. There's no way to adjust the color. It's just, it is what it is. So it looks nice, especially on this black background. It actually looks really nice. But if you want something that's a little bit more customized, a little bit more unique, something that maybe pops a little bit more, you know, you try and use your thing. Oh, look, a glowing ball. Now we've got a bonus. Yay! Oh no, that's right. You can't shoot the ones that you... Okay. Anyway, so that's how you do a really awesome collectible and a really awesome, like, text collectible. One of the things before we kind of wrap up, this was a super quick one, that I want to show you is you can do text collectibles with images in them, and it looks really cool. So I'll show you one thing that I did. We worked with somebody to do a health and wellness game where people were collecting healthy habits and avoiding non-healthy habits. And you can see so many collectibles on this one, right? I have so many collectibles. So that search function is very helpful when I come in to do my Run or Rave games. So this is right here. Fruit, fried food, soda, sugar, fast food. I'm going to show you what this looks like because having these little extra icons with them looks so nice and it kind of amplifies everything. So I'm going to show you what it looks like here by just adding a bunch of my collectibles. We're going to get rid of the bomb, get rid of the text. We'll just have fire. And then I'm going to show you what these look like because they're so pretty when they're all set together. And actually we've got a couple of these as well. We were doing an endometriosis game. So, you know, you want fresh foods, seeds, spices, fruit, all sorts of good stuff. And then of course, actually we'll get rid of the fire and we will add our assets because the same thing. And your collectibles and your non-collectibles are the same. So if you upload a non-collectible, you can also use it as a collectible. What am I coming down for? Fast food, sugar, soda, fried food. Right? There you go. And then I can publish. Oops, I need to add a tag. I've already said that. I need to make sure I just... And then we're going to... Actually, I'm just going to go preview. And we're gonna pop up Run a Rave. Okay, cool. So this actually looks really nice. I didn't check what the background is, so it might not look great against this background. Just got really excited about showing you the text collectibles, but it looks really nice. And actually we'll maybe go back and look at how we can incorporate that with the earth and stuff like that. So once this uploads, now this does have quite a few things to pull. One of the neat things about this, so you can see, oh, right here, I didn't add anything. This is where I would say, like, collect healthy habits. And then I come forward, look how nice that looks. Like, oh, so pretty, so gorgeous. And then this fast food, it just looks really, really clean. So this is the type of thing that you could do to really amplify your games, right? So if I flip back over here really quick into Venus, Earth bars. So maybe I'm going to go like this, bring it up here, and then I'm going to add elements, Earth. Look how cute he is. Oh my goodness. So sweet. So maybe I put him over here, and I make Earth a little bit smaller, put her over here, something like that. I could even make this a little bit bigger. Now this kind of blends in now, so I would maybe go like that to see really how that contrasts. That's what I was looking for. And then you could do the same for all of these. I'm not sure whether or not Canva has pictures of all. Oh, they actually might have pictures of all of the planets. Let's see. We've got a little bit of time, so we can play with this a little bit. And actually, I'm going to make this here, that. I wonder if this would look good with an orange. I don't know that I would phrase good with it's okay, maybe not terrible. That's not bad. Okay, we got orange in there, and that's not terrible. And actually I want to switch this with green because we've got a lot of green on Earth. That works. Let's see. Coming in, I'm going to make it a little bit darker. There we go. That looks good. Mars. Maybe we pull this up. And we make this bigger. Right, Mars, Mercury. This one is probably going to have to be fairly long because it was already fairly small when we were in there. Curie. Let's see. Wow, I wonder if it does have all of them. I actually don't know that is what Mercury actually looks like. I really don't know. Okay, we're going to grab yellow for this one. Let's maybe grab... Ugh, no. That's not bad. Okay, we're there. We're going to now change this to black, and we will cut it out this time. So I'm just changing it to black to make sure my brain remembers to cut all of them out. And we've got Venus here, finally. I don't know why I do that, you guys. I just sit here with a hand up. Don't know why. Oh, look how cute that is. Oh, I think we need to switch our other planets. Look how adorable he is. Okay, so we're gonna switch, let's see all. Let's see. We're gonna switch this guy. That actually looks like Jupiter to me. This guy might be the moon. That looks like Mars, right? I think this looks like Mars. This has turned into an entirely different... This looks like Mars. Okay, we're gonna go like this. Okay. That's a little bit much. All right, and then we have to pull this forward. Boop. Let's bring this into a different color. I'm going to actually bring it into that. Okay. Mercury still looks good. We're going to get rid of the realistic one, which would also look really good. So one of the things that I love about Canva is it does that see all, or like see more like this, stuff like that. And that actually allows you to do things that actually make your game look like it's all one cohesive thing. So we've got a ton of different collectibles. We've got a ton of different options for you. But sometimes our vision, we need particular things, and like maybe I really specifically want cartoony planets, or I really specifically want something else. Oh my goodness, he is so cute. We're switching you out. And I'm going to make him look the other way. Okay. Because he's cute. Oh my goodness. Look how cute he is. Okay. Although he doesn't go as well with this earth color, but that's okay. We're gonna trust him one more time. That blends too much. Bring that down. That works. Okay, Mars, Mercury. Look how cute this looks, you guys. Venus, I am not sure which one of these is probably Venus. I'm not sure if any of these are supposed to be. Okay, we're just going to pretend that this is Venus right here, and we're going to go and look at how these look, because I think this is going to be adorable. So we're going to download, transparent background, all 4 pages, coming here. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so cute, you guys. All right, let me extract this really quick. Extract all, yes. Boop, boop, boop. All right, it's going to look so cute. And we're in a space background anyway. We'll just do this for Runner Rave, because I don't have enough collectibles in Runner Rave, do I? Okay, same idea, C256 by 256. A lot of these, Rev and Ride is also 256 by 256. And we're going to come in here and we're going to get, oh my god, they look so cute. Oh my, look at how cute he is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to go through the same process, right? Earth, space, planet, terrestrial. I think I did alien as well, but that's okay. Oh my god. I love them so much. Mars, terrestrial, space, planet, boop, okay. Again, make sure you guys click enter, otherwise it won't go in. We've got Mercury, space. Finally getting terrestrial down, and what was the other one? Planet. Upload. Last one, guys, last one. Venus, that I do not know looks like Venus at all. Although I don't know that that looks like Mercury either. That's not how you spell Venus. Venus, planet, space, terrestrial. Don't know who's going to be typing in terrestrial, but you never know. Okay, so now let's go down to our collectibles. And I'll show you what this looks like here as well. So adding our assets, going into view more, and actually really quick I can show you, because I did these as public collectibles, coming all the way down you can see they are so cute. I can't get over it. They're so cute, you guys. Oh, what is that? Ouch! That is so cute too. This is one of the really cute things I love about checking in on the Bolt Squad uploads. You can kind of see the different games that people have created, and I think that's just so neat to be able to go in and go, oh, somebody was doing a snow game, a Christmas game, or a present. Like, that's so cute. I think it's adorable. Anyway, coming all the way back up, let's go back and into our collectibles. Actually, I should have just stayed where I was, because I could have easily grabbed those from where they were. Okay, and we're going to do this twice. They are so happy. And then we'll add our custom text, just like we did for Seek and Smash, Jupiter, add text, Saturn, got Neptune, and Uranus. Okay, all of our good ones, and now we can update, publish, or I could preview. Either way, I just go for gold, publish it. But always, always, always play your game. Always play your game. Before you go to share it, before you do anything, play your game. I guarantee you the number of errors that you will find playing your game, or things that you think will do really well or look really good or whatever, that once you start playing it actually do not do what you envisioned it would do. So make sure you play your games. Look how cute. I can't get over it. These are so cute. Oh, and they go so well with our little background. I'm dying, you guys. This is so adorable. And then you can see this is what it looks like. So it still looks really nice. All of these look really nice. They're really clean. It's not like it looks bad without it. It's just one of those things that can amplify or just kind of like put your game above the rest, because look how cute this is. If this just had Earth like that, it would be cute. It would be a great game. But this is adorable. Okay, thank you for going on that ride with me. And thank you guys for joining another amazing Thursday Thrill, where we do a deep dive every single Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern here on YouTube live. And we always go into just a deep dive into one of our templates, or telling you how to make avatars, how to do backgrounds, how to do collectibles, and just kind of amplify your game and make it the best that you possibly can. If you are on the homepage, you can scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you can actually book a live session with the team. It's a half an hour, 30-minute demo, totally free. Just hit this book now, and you can book it with us, and we'll brainstorm with you, help you get started with your first games. And then, of course, if you have any other questions or want to reach out, whatever, you are welcome to say to copy info@gamingfordev.com, and then email us and let us know, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So thank you guys so very much for joining us. I do want to send a reminder that we have 1 month left for you guys to invest and become Breshna backers and own a literal slice of Breshna before we go to launch our Series A. So we've got all sorts of talks that are happening for March and for a little bit past that. And as soon as this equity crowdfunding ends, as soon as it closes, that's it. We're not able to do it again. We're not able to bring on more people from our community. So if you want to be a Breshna backer, if you want to own equity in Breshna and be part of our upside and share in our success, see right there, share in our success as we go to the moon, as we do all sorts of stuff, make sure you do all of your research, make sure you check into everything, and always only use risk capital. But we are so happy to have you, and yeah, thanks for being game guys.